Alright y'all, so we're at the table. I'm just going over what we used. The plastic pries, super cheap. You can get them at a Harbor Freight, Amazon, anywhere. We use these to get some of the interior panels off. We got your 3/8 ratchet. You got your half-inch ratchet. You're going to need both of these guys. 18 and 19 millimeter wrenches. You're going to need those to get some of the suspension nuts off and to help pry along the traction and tow arms to get those loose. You need a 21 millimeter wrench. This will loosen the top nut of your shocks once you have the shock out to get the spring off, along with the Allen key that'll go into place. Don't have my Allen key set out here, but you will need an Allen key for the top of the shock to hold the shock in place while you loosen the top nut. We have our trusty flashlight. Any flashlight will do. I love that LED flashlight from G1. Not sponsored, but it works great. Then we have our Owl tools. Again, not sponsored. This was like $20 on Amazon. It's a torque set. So it gives you male and female torques. Just go get a set. It's worth the cost. You're going to need it if you're working on German cars. All BMWs and Mercedes and Porsches use them. So we used a few of these on the male side to remove the interior interior bolts that hold some of the panels in place, as well as some of the components on the suspension. Then you need triple squares. Again, this is about a $20–$25 set. We only used one of these triple squares to take the shock bolts, the axle bolts off. But again, it's worth it to have in the box. Both these brands were off Amazon. We paid, again, $20–$25 per set. It's totally worth it to have in there. My trusty impact wrench. This was a Christmas gift from the wife. They're not very expensive. It's a Ryobi brand, 3-speed. The top speed is super strong. Battery lasts a long time. These things are strong enough to knock your wheel lug nuts off and just about anything else. I believe they have 300 pound-feet of torque on them, but I use this. I also have a pneumatic one, but this is nice because you don't have to drag the hose around. So that one works good. And then we have our spring compressors. We got these on Amazon for about 30 bucks. You can rent these at your local parts store. I like these because they have a little pin on them, so they work really nice. They're from ABN. I got those off Amazon too. And then I got my Milwaukee tools. You've seen this before, my trusty ratchet, electric ratchet. I love that thing. You don't need that. You can just use that guy, but this is handy to get it off quick. Just saves a little bit of time. And then we got our driver from Milwaukee, M12. That's just for some of the interior panels. Getting those bolts off just makes it a little quicker. Again, you don't need that. You can just use a screwdriver or a ratchet adapter onto your torques. So these are all the simple basic tools. You might need some other things. Obviously there's jacks and jack stands to get stuff on, but yeah. And don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're gonna babble. We try to babble every week. We try to show what we can do in your own garage.